94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo, RD42547. Hey, Rome, I'm old school. I taught my son how to ride the Get Bus to school because we don't no longer live in the area. I show him how to cut grass on the weekends. We go cut the yard, make him work for extra money. He make for extra money. He want besides his allowance. His first car, I got him a bucket just to drive back and forth to school. I taught him to walk to the store. That's around our area. We live by the plaza, so instead of driving, he'd rather walk and save on gas. I let him adventure out so he's not sheltered. He was walking to catch the Get Bus at 6-something in the morning, 5 days a week, having basketball practice after school, and to catch the bus back. We make it home around the same time. Wow. I think in 2025, that might be considered child abuse. He might want to call CPS on that one. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. You know, the guy with the old school guy kind of has a point, right? There should be some things that you should teach your kids, but a lot of you guys don't understand that some of that stuff has just gone by the wayside. Some of that stuff is just dated, right? Like some of the things you want to teach your kids, because you learned them growing up, yeah, it's just not stuff that's, is really necessary, right? Like cutting the grass. Well, I guess cutting the grass is necessary. Walking, I guess. Adventuring out, that's always a good thing to do. I guess this guy's on it. I was trying to think of if there was something in there that he sent me where like riding the bus, I guess that's a good skill to know in case you want to get around. I guess this guy's right on it. I was going to see if there were some things that he was teaching his kid that his kid really didn't need anymore because it's 2025. I mean, there's some things you needed to know if you grew up in the 70s or the 80s, even the 90s. But there's some of that stuff you don't need to know in 2025. I mean, I'm going to have to think about some of the stuff that you don't need to know nowadays. This guy's on it, though. I think he's right. I think you're right, bro. I was going to see if there was any holes in or like buying the first car would be the only thing I would say. I mean, cars today or so. A bucket in 1980. If you were 16 in 1980, a bucket was a bucket. Now today, are kids really getting bad cars? I mean, if you buy a kid a 20-year-old car today or a 10-year-old car today, it's still probably a pretty decent car, right? So maybe the bucket thing, don't do it on purpose. RD42547. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. I can't do it. You guys got anything? Think about something that you learned, because you guys, you hear these parents or you hear people talk about kids today. Kids need to know how to do this. Kids need to know how to do that. Kids need to know how, what is wrong with these kids? And I was trying to think of what did you learn as a kid that you don't need? Remember that? What was the funny joke about when you were in math class? And who made the joke? Some comedian, I don't know who made the joke, but somebody, it's not my joke. Somebody said, remember when your teacher said you can't always walk around with a calculator? And now we're all walking around with calculators. I mean, like, what did you learn? I guess maps. My mom still rolls out with maps. In fact, I was at somebody's house the other day, and we were talking about a town in Texas, and this old lady pulled out a map. We're like, why are you pulling out a map? We got phones and iPads right here. What is wrong with you? So I guess what is something that you learned when you were a kid that you don't need to know how to do now? I guess I learned to hunt and fish because that's how we got our food on the reservation, but I don't need to do that now. I just go to the grocery store or the butcher shop. So what, you guys got anything? Anything come to mind? 842-547-7. What did you learn as a kid that you don't need to know that your kids never need to know? I guess would be the best way to put it. I'm still looking for, my boy just sent me a photo of him looking for his CDs, his CD case. Oh, big boy, you're too much. But yeah, I mean, I guess you don't need to know how to use a phone book anymore. You don't need to. What are some of the things that we had to learn? You don't need to learn. Remember when you learned how to write a check in school? School, they taught you how to write a check. You don't need to know that anymore. What? Maybe there's not much. You still need to know how to change a tire, change the oil, put gas in the car, check the fluids. You still need to know that stuff, right? Cars still have those things. Well, I guess these electric cars are just different. You still need to know how to change a tire, though. Trying to think all the things you need to learn how to do. RD425477. Hey, Rome, this is Seahawk Lou. I had taught my kid how to bum a CD. I guess that's not really necessary, but pretty cool. How to burn a CD. Yeah. Remember burning CDs? That's right, Seahawk Lou. We used to burn CDs. You know? Yeah. Trying to think what we learned as kids. Maybe the 80s, the 90s, things you don't need to know how to do anymore. Maybe there's not much. Maybe it's all stuff that's dated, right? So it's kind of crazy. RD425477. It was funny. I was talking to a lady a few weeks ago, and we were talking about weather because I was back in Mississippi, and they have trees fall, and they had this tree fall that blocked the creek that dammed up their creek behind their house, and she goes, she goes, that we got that dang thing. I said, I could cut it out for you. I know how to fall trees. We used to have to do it in the reservation because we used to have to cut our own firewood. She looked at me like, you can fall a tree? I said, yeah, I can fall a tree. You probably don't need to know how to do that anymore nowadays. So that's the other thing. Sometimes you talk to people and you find out things that they know how to do, and you look at them and you just go, you really know how to do that? Yeah, somebody taught me. All right, 8425477. It's out of the 4.1. Out of the 4.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. What's going on?
Hey, bro.
What up, man?
Hey, bro, you still talking about things we don't need no more?
Yeah.
What about a map?
A what?
A map, like for directions.
Oh, yeah. That's
we don't need that no more.
Don't need that no more. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. All right, man.
All right.
Thanks for calling. RD425477. Yeah, my buddy just sent me one. Cursive. That's what somebody else said. Cursive. How to write cursive? That's something I guess we don't need anymore, and I guess you should teach people. How do kids sign their names nowadays? If you don't know how to write cursive, how do you sign your name when you go to the bank for a loan or a car or sign a document? How does that work? RD425477. Hey, Rome, it's just me and him, mom, not in the picture. So instead of going to the school that's in the district, he wanted to go to the same school that he was going to as a freshman. So we had to do what we had to do. He wanted to learn how to do stuff like change the brakes on the car, change his tires, change his car oil and his transmission fluid. By me teaching him stuff, he learned that he likes to work on cars. He's going to school now to become a mechanic. He was an auto tech top of his class. This is the old school guy, right? Well, okay. I mean, you still got to fix cars. I don't disagree with that. RD425477. It's Romeo outside of the 4.1. Out of the 4.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. We're talking a little bit about things kids, you teach your kids to do nowadays, and you don't really need to. Some of the things that you learned when you were a kid that were a little more relevant to the time that we lived in, to what was going on in the world. Nowadays, kids don't need to know some of that stuff, like a map, cursive writing. I mean, those are things that we had to learn in school, how to write a check. Kids don't really need to know how to do that anymore. I think the car stuff, the working on the car, you probably should still know how to change a flat tire. The oil, I don't know about the oil. Yeah, maybe the oil. Things like that, how to put gas in the car, how to check your fluids, things like that probably they should still know. Do you need to know how to change your sprinkler? Do you need to, I'm just thinking of those are some of the stuff you need to learn when you own a house. But usually you teach your kids that while you're working on your house, right? Hold the flashlight. Do kids even need to know how to hold the flashlight anymore? My dad taught me how to hold one. RD4254778. A couple more things kids don't need to learn how to do is how to use a payphone. Yeah, that's another thing. How to use a VCR player and find information by going to the library. They Google everything. Oh yeah, the library. That's another thing. How to use. Remember, you had to learn how to use an encyclopedia, things like that. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna tell you a funny story about a phone book. So I was down at the car wash down there by the 24th Street Cafe one day. This was years ago. And I locked my keys in my car with my phone. I wasn't paying attention. My keys are my keys and everything are in my car. So I walk into the desk and I ask, there's like 3 kids there. And I go, hey, you guys got a phone book? I need a phone book. I locked my keys in my car because I knew one of my friends, he was still in the phone book. And so I knew I could get a hold of him. And hey, we don't know phone numbers anymore, right? So why? Because it's all in our phone. And they're all looking at each other and they go, oh, I don't, what's a phone book? We never heard of that before. All 3 of them looked dumbfounded about not knowing. Finally, this older Mexican guy walks in. He goes, what's going on? I said, I'm looking for a phone book. He goes, yeah, we got one right here. And he goes in the cabinet, pulls it out for me. And I was like, well, at least the old school cat knew where the damn phone book was. And then I called my buddy and got my keys. But yeah, those are some things that I guess you don't need to know anymore. Maybe I could have used their phones to get a phone book, maybe to find it. I don't know. Is the phone book online? I don't know. RD4254777. Hey, Rome, I caught my kids going through my DVD asking what kind of music is this? Raider Rob. Oh, it's the Happy Time Murders. It's actually a DVD. So they didn't realize that DVDs were from movies. CDs or discs were from movies, not just music. Okay. That's all right. Kids are so stupid. RD4254777. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Hey, good morning, Rome. One thing I learned and I've never had to use up to this day is latitude and longitude. Hey, that's pretty funny. When is the last time? Latitude and longitude. How did you learn that, by the way? And yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, latitude and longitude. I never learned that. That's points on a map, right? Oh no, maybe in school. Maybe in school they taught you latitude and longitude. So maybe I did learn it, just never paid any attention to it after we learned it. RD4254777. That's a good point, though. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. RD4254777. The heat, man, that heat wave is coming back. We're getting ready for another. What did I see? Hold on. Let me see what I thought I saw. Today was only going to be 99, if I remember correctly. So today's only 97. Then we're going 101, 106, 105, 102, 102, 102. Yeah, so basically the hundreds, basically in the hundreds for the next week, except for today. Today's only 99, man. That AC's got to be cranking, right? All right. I got to tell you, though, usually the heat usually doesn't bother me too much. But last 100-degree day, I went out and played some golf in the afternoon. For some reason, the heat kind of got to me. I don't know if it's a different kind of heat or what's going on with that. But I'm sure you parents are loving the fact that your kids are just running up that AC bill right now, right? Unless you got that solar. Hopefully that's working out for you. All right. RD4254777, man. How you guys stay cool? What do you guys do to stay cool in this 102, 106 degree? I mean, are you just cranking the AC and hanging out? Is that what you're doing? Watching that electric bill rise? All right, 8425477. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. All right, 8425477. Hey, Rome. I'm out here working in this heat all day long. My wife and kids at home in the air conditioning. When I get home, it is so cold in my house. These kids got blankets on. My wife's laying on the couch watching TV, wrapped in a blanket. I am so hot and it feels so good, but just to prove a point, I got to turn the AC off. Oh, that's pretty funny. Rome, do you have any solar? Let's see. Do you have solar? I do have solar. If so, can you recommend a good company that won't screw you over in the long run and as leasing or owning solar panels? I know a guy. I have a guy has solar. You have to talk to him. I don't know a whole lot about solar in general as far as how things are going, how these different companies screw you over or don't screw you over. But I do know a guy. You can talk to him. I'll send you his name and his phone number right now. All right. So you can call him and ask him. I think this guy gives you batteries too with it. I'm not sure. You can talk to him. I'll send you the info. It's Romeo outside 94.1. On 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD42547. Hey, Rome. What do you got here? Hey, Rome, will you send me the solar guy's number too, please? Yeah. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I mean, you guys just, give him a call. Tell him I gave you the number. He'll and just explain to him what you're trying to do. He'll tell you if you can afford it or not. I don't know a lot about solar. I know a little bit about it, but not enough to give you guys any real advice on what companies are worth using and what companies are not worth using. So you just have to, make sure you do your due diligence, talk to the guy. He'll explain everything to you and you figure out if it's what you want or don't want, I mean, that's all you can do with anything. RD42547. But I know this guy. He's a legitimate guy. RD42547. Hey, Rome, can I get that solar guy's name too? Of course. And do you know somebody for everything, Rome? No. The only person I don't have that I don't know a plumber. Well, actually, that's not true. The plumber I do know lives in Paso Robles. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much know a guy for everything. Yeah, I pretty much have a guy for everything. Although my boy Art, the electrician, I lost his phone number, so I'm waiting to run into him again. But yeah, I pretty much have a guy for everything. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Other than plumbing, I got to get my plumbing issues handled out of Paso if I really need something. But no, yeah, I pretty much got a guy for everything. It's Romeo outside 94.1. On 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo. It's Stacy from Circle K. I just wanted to let you know that we're having our grand opening today between 10 and 12 at the new location.
Where's the new location?
220 South Union Avenue. I'm Deidre's boss, the one who calls you all the time.
Yeah. Awesome. What time are you guys open right now?
We're 24/7, but we're going to be having 10 plus vendors. We're going to be having a DJ.
Wait, hold on. What kind of vendors?
All of our, we're going to have our beer reps, our lottery reps, nice. Coca-Cola, Pepsi.
Ooh, it's going to be hot too outside. Hot. Hey,
it will be, but we'll have tents.
Where, do you guys have ices?
We have slushies.
Oh, okay. Good enough. All right.
And we have our, we also have sampling going on for some of our new products for our hot foods.
What kind of hot food you got?
We have breakfast sandwiches. We have cheeseburgers, chicken sandwiches, tornadoes, hot dogs. Awesome. We have meal deals, $3, $4, $5, $6, and $7 meal deals.
I used to love going to Circle K. You don't see them around very much.
It again.
Where you guys at again?
220 South Union Avenue.
All right. Well, I hope it goes well for you guys. Hopefully people will stop by. All right.
You should stop by when you can.
I don't go that far off. I don't go that far down. No.
Well, we have a lot of Circle K's in town.
The Circle K right over here changed to something else off of Rose Coffee, Callaway.
That's not our corporate one.
That what?
That's not our corporate location.
Oh, yeah, it changed. Why. Not Circle K no more. All right, cool. All right. Well, I hope you guys have fun.
Romeo, thank you.
Don't drink too much.
Never.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Circle K. I love Circle K. I'm trying to think of what I used to love. Remember when you were a kid? Circle K and 7-Eleven were the best places to go to. Your dad would take you there, let you get whatever you want. Oh, my God. It was like going into a toy store. RD42547. It's Romeo. It's hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Somebody said, Rome, great Circle K commercial. No, I legitimately wanted to know what Circle K had. I legitimately wanted to know. All right, 842-547-7. You guys don't see. I don't think you guys understand what it was like back in the day when your dad would take you to the liquor store or the Circle K or the 7-Eleven or whatever little convenience store you had in your neighborhood. Man, Pops would roll in. You bet he was balling. I don't know. My dad was. Pops was always balling every time you go to the liquor store. You know, get what you want, son. Get what you want, kids. I don't know why, but yeah, that was back in the day. Hey, Rome, on your boy Art, I think he lost his phone himself. He's out here in Shafter. Shout out to Art. Oh, is Art in Shafter? No, is he working out there? Art's crazy. Art's cool. If you guys don't know Art, man, you should get to know Art. Art's cool. His wife always makes us stop partying, but he's cool. RD42547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. RD42547-7. I got a couple of text messages I got to get to this morning that were sent to me. The first one is, hey, Rome. I was trying to explain to my kids the other day about going outside. They said it's too hot. We even have a pool, Rome, and they don't want to go outside and swim because of the heat. I don't think they've left the house all summer long. They've been hanging out in their rooms, playing video games, talking to their friends. What do you think, Rome? What am I going to do? Don't do anything, man. Just let them be. See, here's the thing about this. And I'm going to tell you guys that when it comes to your kids, yes, your childhood was great. I could tell you so many great stories about summertime, but I didn't have a computer. I didn't have an iPad. I didn't have 24-hour YouTube. I didn't have any of that stuff. I probably would have spent a little more. Me and my friends probably would have done some of the same things, if not most of the same things that these kids do today, had we had all of those things. So you have to have a little bit of understanding. I understand. Maybe you need to do something with your kids every once in a while, but you can't force your kids. I think it's wrong of you to force your kids to do the same things we did during the summertime. Okay? You should still spend time with them. You should still take them out every once in a while. I mean, man. But you said that you guys got a pool. I mean, I don't understand why they're not out by the pool all day. We used to, man. Let me tell you about summertime. I was just having this conversation the other day. I was with a group of adults, and they were talking about rafting. They said, oh, we got to go whitewater rafting. It's so great. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And they're looking at me like I'm crazy. You scared? I'm like, no, I'm not scared. I said, I grew up on an Indian reservation. It was probably about 6 miles long. And right through the middle of the reservation was a river. I grew up in a beautiful reservation. A river ran right through our reservation. So my mom would take us to the top of the reservation, drop us off with our inner tubes, me and my cousins and my friends, it'd be about 6, 7 of us, drop us off about 9 o'clock in the morning. It would take us about 3 hours to tube down to where our family spot was, and we had to get out and walk home. So yeah, and that was a daily thing during the summer. Swimming, fishing, jumping off Big Rock, doing all that stuff. Tubing down the river. I mean, that was an everyday occurrence. So nah, I'm good with whitewater rafting. You guys go have fun. But man, the things we did in summer, ride your bikes all day, play all day. But one of the things that I do have to say is kind of, Bakersfield kind of sucks, is because we don't have a river. Well, we have a river, but it's a beautiful, flowing river, where you can go swimming swimming. We used to, when I lived up north, we'd ride our bikes all day. When we got hot, we'd just stop and jump in the river. I mean, that's all we do, play all day. When you got hot, you just jumped in the river, cooled off, and then went right back to playing. So it is a different time. It's a different experience, but hey, it is what it is. RD42547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys, Romeo. All right, what else did you send me? Let me see what you sent me. Okay, Romeo, my family's in a situation and they're being unreasonable, I believe. Do you think I can get your input? Absolutely. Thank you. I will do it. So for 4th of July this year, my husband and I didn't really celebrate at our house due to the fact that we just bought our first home. We went to my father-in-law's house and was there for most of the night. My sister invited us to their 4th of July party, but we got there late, like 10:30. When we got to my sister's house, they were blowing up illegal fireworks. My husband and I were only there for 45 minutes just to say hello to my family. Didn't eat or stay to watch fireworks. Long story short, yesterday my sister received a ticket worth $3,000 and a picture of them from the drone blowing up illegal fireworks. Now she's been calling everyone that was at the party demanding to help pay the ticket, even my family. But my husband said, no, that's not our problem, and we weren't there the entire time. It's not our problem, right? Or should I be a loving sister and help out, Romeo? I think that it is 100% absolutely not your problem. But if you want to be a loving sister and help out, help out. I'm going to tell you like this. You know the game, okay? That's why I didn't get illegal fireworks this year. Because whoever brings the illegal fireworks has to pay the fine. That's the rule, okay? And if they don't know that, don't have them at your party. I had the opportunity to buy some illegal fireworks this year, and I chose not to because I didn't want to get hit. I didn't want to get caught, just in case. You know what I'm saying? I was at a party where there were some illegal fireworks, and I told the homeowner, I said, you'll get the ticket. And the homeowner was cool. She was like, well, okay, as long as we didn't caught, blah, 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 blah. But the guy with the illegal fireworks said, don't worry about it. If you get the ticket, I'll pay for it. I know what I'm doing. I brought the fireworks. It's all good. So no, your sister should, she's the irresponsible one. She's the one that allowed it. She should have understood the cost. And to ask everybody to chip in or ask anybody to chip in, that's just dirty. What is wrong with your sister? No, you guys don't pay. Your husband's absolutely right. Whether you stayed or not, you didn't bring the fireworks, So no, it's whoever brought the fireworks should pay the fine. Now, unfortunately, your sister's going to take the heat because it's her house. Well, that's on her. RD4254 7-7. What do you guys think? It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys, Romeo. So a lady, she sent me a little dilemma, I guess, the family got into over 4th of July. Apparently her and her husband went to her sister's house for a few minutes. Just stopped by for about 45 minutes. Didn't eat, didn't stay to watch fireworks. Well, apparently they started popping off illegal fireworks. So she got a ticket. The sister got a ticket, I guess, a picture of them from the drone blowing up illegal fireworks. The picture, so now they want $3,000. Got to pay $3,000. So now she's asking everybody who was at the party to chip in and pay the ticket. Come on, man. What kind of punk ass move is that? Step up. You know what? You wanted to have the party. You wanted to pop off illegal fireworks. I would like to know, though, who actually brought the fireworks. Because apparently, from what I understand, they were doing this drone thing. So people were, they were just getting the houses that the fireworks were being popped off from. So you couldn't really, as opposed to whoever brought them, right? Already 4254 7-7. So the rule should be whoever brought the fireworks are the ones that should pay the fine. The homeowner, if they're not going to pay that fine, that's on you because you took that shot. Come on, man. You can't. That is just so sad. You cannot ask everybody at your party to chip in. I mean, that's just man up, Take responsibility for what you did. Pay the fine and move on. Stop trying to rip off your friends and family because what? They watch the fireworks. What about your neighbors? Your neighbors probably watch the fireworks too. You going to go ask them? You're going to pass the hat around your neighborhood for everybody that watched the fireworks? You can't do that. So no, I would say no. Don't give your sister any money. Your husband is right. The husband said, no, we weren't there. We're not paying. Yeah, your husband's absolutely right. Already 42547 Hey, Rome, I understand what you're saying. The homeowner's got to take responsibility for what goes on at their house. But you would think the rest of the people that were there celebrating would at least be charitable enough to hook her up and help her out. I'm not saying they got to pay the whole bill, but they should at least give her a little bit. No. When you have a party, you have a party, okay? We've had this conversation before. If you decide to have a party at your house, you need to set the parameters ahead of time of what's going on, okay? I went to a party on 4th of July, and the parameters were it was a potluck. And bring your own fireworks, okay? When the illegals came out, the homeowner made it very clear that, hey, if anybody gets caught, it's on you, not on me. And that's fine. That's what it should be. So what do you mean? Take accountability. When you guys have these parties, man, if you don't have a list of rules set up beforehand, everything falls on you. Stop punking out, man. Already 42547 It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So a woman sent me a text message. Apparently, her and her husband, they went to her sister's house for 4th of July party. They got there late, like 10:30. When we got to my sister's house, they were blowing up illegal fireworks. My husband and I were only there for about 45 minutes just to say hello to my family. Didn't eat or stay to watch the fireworks. Long story short, my sister received a ticket worth $3,000 and a picture of them from a drone blowing up illegal fireworks. Now she's been calling everyone that was at the party demanding to help pay the ticket, even my family. But my husband said, no, that's not our problem. What do you think, Rome? I think your husband's absolutely right. It's not his problem. It's not your problem. It's not the problem of anybody that was at the party. It's the problem of whoever brought those illegal fireworks. That's the person she needs to make pay that ticket, okay? And if she's the one that brought the fireworks, then that's on her. Take a party. There are unexpected things that happen at parties sometimes. And you do the right thing as the homeowner. Already 42547 Hey, Rome. Tell the sister and her husband they don't owe the other sister anything. She's the homeowner. She wanted to have the party. She wanted the illegal fireworks. She allowed all of it, so she's the one that needs to pay the $3,000. She's just trying to take advantage of everybody that was at the party. Exactly. Already 42547. That's why I say, man, when you have a party, you have to take accountability for the party. Okay. I was at a party once where some of the cars got broken into out in front of the house, and a couple of things got taken, and the homeowner actually paid for the things that were taken out of his friend's cars. You know, because he was like, oh, you're in my house. It was my party. I'm sorry. And he actually reimbursed for the stuff that was stolen. That's accountability. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Already 42547. A lady sent me this. She said her and her husband, okay, they were 4th of July. They went to her sister's house. I guess they showed up late because they went somewhere else first. And they showed up late around 10:30. I guess when they got there, they were already popping off illegal fireworks. She says her husband and her were only there for about 45 minutes just to say hello to her family. Didn't eat, didn't stay to watch the fireworks. Long story short, sister received a ticket for $3,000 and a picture of them from the drone blowing up illegal fireworks. Now she's calling everyone demanding to help pay the ticket. Demanding to help pay the ticket. I wouldn't give her a dime. I would not give her a dime. Already 42547. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see who brought the illegal fireworks. Like I said, whoever brought the illegal fireworks should be the one to pay the fine. Obviously, if you guys didn't know, apparently they put it on the homeowner because they had drones flying around, I guess. So there you go. Rome, as far as who brought the illegal fireworks, it was my brother-in-law. Sister's husband. Let's see. It was my brother-in-law's sister's husband's asking for money. That bought most of the fireworks. Everything else was a mix between my other sister and husband. And as of right now, I'm the only sister not pitching in for the ticket right now. Well, You shouldn't have to pitch in. But it sounds to me like your sisters, wait, what'd you say? Your brother-in-law brought the most of the fireworks, everything else, and my other sister and her husband. So basically, both your sisters' husbands brought illegal fireworks to one of your sister's houses. All you did was show up to say hi and leave, and they want you to help pay the fine. No, absolutely not. It sounds like they both brought illegal fireworks, so they should pay the fine. Why are they always trying to why are they trying to take advantage of you? That's what I'd like to know. All right, 842-547-7. They did it. They can pay for it. That's like if all three of you are in a car and the one sister gets a ticket for speeding, does that mean all three of the sisters have to pay the fine? What kind of stupid logic is that? Yo, Rome, Ice Cube once said, you knew the job was dangerous when you just pay the ticket. Exactly. Just pay the ticket. Stop trying to take advantage of your sister. RD42547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 84.1, the rhythm in the valley. It's Romeo. I was looking at this story somebody texted me about 4th of July party So this woman says her and her husband went to her sister's house for a little bit for 4th of July. When she got there, the sisters were popping off illegal fireworks. And it looks like, from what if I understand correctly, it was her sisters, both her other sisters' husbands who brought the illegal fireworks. So now the sister whose house is at ended up getting a fine of $3,000 and now is demanding everyone help pay who was at the party. But the husband says, well, we didn't do anything. We didn't bring illegal fireworks. We didn't even stay. We didn't even watch the fireworks. Why should that third sister have to pay? She shouldn't. I mean, it's just ridiculous that they're trying to take advantage of you like that. All right. 842-547-7. It amazes me how, and you guys have all seen, especially those of you who have a lot of siblings or who have a sibling. It's so crazy. Or your mom and dad. It's so crazy how family always tries to guilt you and take advantage of you. Why would your sister have the audacity to ask you to pay for a ticket that she got herself? If her husband was the one that brought the fireworks, or your the other sister and her husband brought the illegal fireworks, you absolutely had nothing to do with any of it, yet they have the audacity to ask you for money. Better yet, as you put it, demand money out of you, and then try to guilt you for not chipping in. It just amazes me. I mean, I'm sure I could tell you half a dozen stories right now of close friends of mine whose sisters, mothers, fathers take advantage of them because they make a little bit of money. They've come up in life. They live pretty well. And yet they got family members that mooch off them and play to their, well, we're family. You got to help out family. And they just guilt trip them and take advantage of them. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you got stories like that, you know? It is so incredible to me how despicable family members can be to take advantage of their own flesh and blood without concern or care about how they're treating you. It's crazy. It's so crazy. All right, 842-547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Rome, you got to look out for family. They're the only ones you got. So I think you need to understand the sister should help out her sister. She was at the party. And if she has enough money, why not? Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Ron?
Hey, what up, Ruben?
Man, you know what? That lady's crazy. Her sister's crazy. They got. She wants to. She should just give the bill to the two that brought it.
Exactly.
But she's a homeowner. Then I guess they're gonna go three ways.
Well, no, the two that brought the illegal fireworks, one of those was the homeowner.
Oh, well, then I guess you split it two ways. I mean,
yeah.
1,500 each, and, suck it up, buttercup.
Yeah, if
you know what I mean?
it.
Like these fools need to man up, bro. Like they think they're all, you know what I mean? You want to play big, you got to pay big.
Exactly.
Sometimes, you know.
A lot of these, that's the thing. A lot of these people, they want to act like they're ballers until something goes wrong, and then they want to be like, "Oh no, they change your attitude." No, you did it. Step up.
Nah, we were at a party a few years back like that, and some dude was lighting up cake boxes, Rome, and he lit them up, and it wasn't even 4th of July, and he lit them up, and they got caught.
Yeah.
Man, he was the first one gone, Rome. Never seen him at the parties again, never seen him around. He used to be always like the 3rd, 4th one at the barbecues, you know what I mean? Dude just disappeared and left homeboy hanging, but if you bring them, you're responsible, but also if you're the homeowner and you're just sitting there allowing them doing it, knowing, you know what I mean? You got to split that bill. But don't be asking anybody else, man.
No, that's stupid.
That's not cool.
I know. I just, but you know how Ruben, you know how family takes advantage of family. It's just despicable the way some of these people, because you come up a little bit, you got a little bit going on.
They think you owe them everything. And damn guys, when you go by their house, they won't even offer you a cup of water.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, I know how it is, Rome. That's why you see how I roll.
I know. That's why I said
roll with my crew. My crew, what's under my roof is my business, and that's how we roll.
All right, Ruben.
Later, bro.
RD42547-7. It's just wild to me how you guys let your family members take advantage of you. I mean, how many of you guys got family members taking advantage of you right now? You don't owe them anything, but yet they guilt trip you. Blood's thicker than water. No, I got water friends that are would do way more for me than family. So, all right, 842-547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD42547-7. So, Romeo, what'd you send me here? Hey, Rome, why shouldn't everybody at the party help pay for the fine? It wouldn't be very much depending on how many people were at the party and they all enjoyed the fireworks. Because when you have a party, I've told you guys this before, and it's just bad form. It makes you look kind of sad, to be honest with you. If you're going to have a party, you have to take the brunt of everything that happens at that party. Just like I said, you should be paying for all the food. You should be, if you can't afford to have a party, don't have a party. I mean, there are those of you out there that will have parties and go, you know what? You bring this, you bring that, everybody brings something. Everybody bring their own ice chest full of whatever they're drinking. Or, I've been to parties where a guy will say, you know what? I'm providing all the food. You guys just bring whatever you want to drink, which is fine, okay? There are some rules and parameters that you lay out before a party. But if you're just saying, you know what? I'm having a party, 4th of July, birthday, whatever. it's a Saturday barbecue. And you tell people to come over. You cannot ask them for something after the fact, okay? If you have not laid out the parameters of what's going on at your party to all of your soon-to-be guests before they get there, you can't ask them after the fact. I was at a party once where it was actually a barbecue. And she was making, no, it wasn't a barbecue, because she made fried chicken. It was the first time a friend of mine, there was about 15 of us there. Her and her husband were so excited. They got a new house. She was going to make fried chicken, and it was just going to be a great time, right? She made this beautiful golden fried chicken. But once you bit into it, it was almost damn near all raw, right? So there was no meal. You know what her and the husband did? They ordered takeout. They didn't ask everybody else to pay. And their logic was, we invited you to eat our food, not to pay for your food. So if there's no parameters laid out, you cannot ask people after the fact to pay for something. You got a ticket for illegal fireworks at your house. You can't ask those people to help you pay the ticket after the fact. When you were the one in the wrong, you knew what was going on. Accept some responsibility and accountability for your actions and move on. Stop trying to guilt somebody into paying you after the fact. You cannot ask people to pay you after the fact for any reason. if you have a party at your house? My God, step up. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. RD4254-7-7. This is about the fireworks. The fireworks. Hey, you Evan Chiefs fan. How did she get the ticket? Did the drone send to her the ticket? She got it in the mail, I guess. The drone. There was pictures of her pictures from a drone of her lighting off, or of that household lighting off fireworks. Apparently, they probably sent it in the mail, dropped it off. I don't know exactly how she got it, but she got it. And now she wants her guest to. Why would you be friends with somebody like that who's just trying to take advantage of you? There is a cost to throwing a party at your house. And your sister should pay the cost. Everybody knew. It wasn't no secret that the legal fireworks come with a ticket. You got caught. So pay the bill. Stop trying to push it off on your guests. Like I said, there's a cost to having a party. And if you want to have a party, you need to suck up some of those incidentals. And to me, that $3,000 ticket for illegal fireworks was not only your fault and yours alone. You shouldn't be asking your guest. I would never go to a party with somebody like that. I would never be friends with somebody like that who is always trying to take advantage of you after the fact. I mean, come on now. That's just ridiculous. All right, 84254-7-7. There's a cost to throwing a party. And if you can't afford it, then don't throw a party. It's that simple. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD4254-7-7. Yeah, Rome, I got video from my cameras of my neighbor shooting off a big one, ended up landing in one of our neighbors' houses and started his backyard on fire. So, yeah, they're going to get a nice ticket. Oh, jeez, that's awful. I mean, here's the thing. If you want to be a social person, and this is what a lot of you guys, you don't understand etiquette. You don't know how to be a good human being. If you want to have friends and family and you want to have parties or go out, you have to understand what that costs. There's a cost to life. You know, it's like going out. How many of you go out with family members who never have enough to pay for their meal? They expect everybody else to cover their end. You know, that's just taking advantage of people, you know? RD4254-7-7. Hey, Romeo, check this out. So my son is 16 years old. He has 3 good friends that he's grown up with his entire life. Now, these boys have been at my house for at least the last 5 or 6 days, eating all my food, running on my air conditioning, and I don't mind because I can afford it. But I found out yesterday that the boys' moms tried to send my wife through Venmo money because they knew the boys were at my house and I was paying for them. My wife sent all the money back and told them if I can't afford to have these kids at my house, they wouldn't be at my house. But that's exactly. That's exactly how you handle stuff like that, right? So if you can't afford it, don't do it. It's pretty simple. It's a pretty simple philosophy. If you can't afford it, don't do it. If you can't afford the $3,000 ticket you're going to get for shooting off illegal fireworks because you might get caught, then you shouldn't be doing it. I didn't do it. I had plenty of offers. People, hey, Rome, I got illegal fireworks for you. You want them? No, I don't. Because I don't want to take the shot. I can't afford to pay $3,000 if I get caught shooting them off. And that's what your sister gets, by the way. Fine. I mean, my gosh, it's just, some of you need to understand, man. If you can't afford life, don't do the things in life that you can't afford. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, good morning. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo? Raider Rob here.
What up, Raider Rob?
What's
what's up, brother? Hey, word of advice. Next time you like them illegals, walk down the street to the end of the cul-de-sac and light them in front of the person's house you don't like. but check this out. My buddy was out of town, and they were lighting them off in his street, and supposedly he got a big ticket. He don't know. His wife didn't really tell him how much it was. She was bringing it home so you could see it. But they were in Vegas on 4th of July, so now he's got to dispute this because he wasn't even there. My thing is show him your receipts for being in Vegas, right?
Oh, probably. I mean, you could probably get out of it. I mean, if you weren't in town and you could prove that you weren't around, I mean, yeah, I'm sure that's easy to get out of. I would think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could fight tickets, so yeah, I would guess. Well, see, where I was at, Rob, I was right next to a country club, literally right next door to a country club. So when they were lighting them off, I don't know how anybody could tell whether it was the country club fireworks or if it was the fireworks in the street, because that's how close they were. So I guess I don't know how they determined.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'll let you know as soon as I find out, though.
Yeah. All right, later. Later. RD4254 7-7. Hey, you have a Chiefs fan? That's right. If they can't afford a Diddy party, don't have a Diddy party. Exactly. A lot of you people don't understand that. If you can't afford it, don't do it. Because it's just classless of you to try to get everybody else to pay for what you can't afford. Because you were trying to do something big. You know? All right, 84254 7-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 84.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. RD4254 7-7. What'd you tell me here? Hey, Rome, we have a guy at our regular bar who's broke, but seems to be able to run his tab. He got 86 and he had a tab of $160. I felt bad, so I paid it for him. Was it a good deed or a stupid decision? Well, I'm going to say stupid decision. But if you feel like you did a good deed, then it's a good deed. Here's why. Here's all the things that I think about when you send me that text message. The first thing is, why did the bar let him run a tab? Okay. And second is, if he's broke, why they let him run a tab? And second is, if the bar 86'd the guy, did they expect to get their money? Or did they 86 him because of the money? You see what I'm saying? So as far as the good deed or stupid decision, it's probably if you feel it's a good deed, it makes you feel better, it's a good deed. Okay? It becomes a stupid decision if the bar lets him back in because his tab's paid by somebody and he comes back and starts running up a tab again. Now you just got played. You've been taken advantage of. But if you feel good about yourself, then it's a good deed, okay? If you feel like, hey, if you keep doing it, it's no longer a good deed. It's just you getting played by some drunk or some broke dude. Well, apparently some broke drunk dude. RD4254 7-7, but that's the thing, Somebody out there always trying to take advantage of you somewhere, somehow, right? How many of you can honestly say, and I can honestly say this, but it took a while to get there. I can honestly say this. All the people in my life, none of them are trying to take advantage of me. Now, remember, I am the guy with tickets to Magic Mountain, with tickets to Disneyland, with tickets to concerts, with tickets to movies. So there were a lot of people in my life that used to try to take advantage of me. Family, friends, they're not in my life anymore. So how many of you can honestly say everybody in your life, not one of them wants to take advantage of you in any form or fashion? They just like you and want to be around you. I don't think a lot of you can say that. But in turn, if you want that in your life, you gotta make some hard choices, and it takes a while to get there. All right, 84254 7-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. All right, 842-5477. So a guy texted me and he said there was a guy at the regular bar who was broke, their regular bar that they go to, and he got 86. His tab was $160, so he paid it for him. Rome, he didn't know I paid for it. Well, no, but what I'm asking is, why did he get 86 from the bar? Did he get 86 because of the tab? So now, since you paid the tab, does he get to come back to the bar, or did he get 86 for a different reason? That's kind of an important fact. But I mean, if you just paid for him out of the kindness of your heart, then it's a good deed. It's a good deed. Already 4254777. Yo, Romeo. That's horrible advice, Rome. If you pay someone's bill when it comes to groceries or a light bill, then that's a good deed. But if you're paying for his drunk ass at a bar, then you're just an idiot. Why do you assume that everybody you're making an assumption that everybody going to a bar just goes there to get drunk? Bars are social places of socialization. I know guys that'll go to bars and have 2 drinks in 2.5 hours, but they sit there and socialize with the other people that go to bars. So, and I don't get me wrong, I understand that people at bars get drunk, but there's also people that just go to bars to socialize with other people. And it doesn't have as much to do with the alcohol as it does the socialization. So, and seriously, $160 at a bar? How long does it take to run $160 at a bar? Me and my buddy Arnold went to the bar the other day. We were only there about 2 hours. I think the bill was $160, $140, something like that. Something crazy. We just had a couple of drinks. So, I mean, no, it's not horrible advice. You think because you help somebody out at a grocery store, that's any different than helping somebody out at a bar? Come on now. RD4254777. Hey, Rome, this is the woman whose sister hates my husband. I'm not sure if you remember this year $3,000 ticket given last year. Everyone got arrested and they wanted him to bail out their husbands. I saw that as an improvement, right? Wouldn't you agree, Rome? What? I don't understand that. I'm trying to remember. I did remember the story. Give me a second. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 84.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD42547. Let's see here. My boy, big boy just said $160. That's an average lunch at a bar and grill or at a bar. Bar and grill. But I mean, you can't pick and choose what a good deed is just because you think, buying groceries for somebody is, you might help them that in the capacity. But yeah, you can't pick and choose. RD4254777. Well, I guess you can, but I'm not with you on that one. Okay, I understand now what happened. Okay. Last year, I just told you the story about a woman who said her 2 sisters and their husbands had illegal fireworks at her sister's house. Her and her husband went by there for a minute. They got popped, $3,000 ticket, and now she wants them to help pay the ticket, okay? These are the same sisters who don't like her husband. Last year, and that's what she says, this is the woman whose sisters hate my husband. I'm not sure if you remember this year, $3,000 ticket given last year. Everyone got arrested. I remember that now. The husbands last year got arrested. And the 2 sisters wanted the third sister who sent me this email or this text message. They wanted her to bail out the husbands. That's why now I remember the whole story. So last year, your sister's husbands got arrested, wanted you to bail them out. This year, your sister's husbands got a $3,000 ticket for illegal fireworks, and they want you to pay for it, even though you had nothing to do with it. What kind of classless family are you involved in? My God, what are your sisters, bro? Maybe they need to reevaluate their life's choices and decisions. You know what I'm saying? I see. So what do you mean by this, though? You said, I see that as an improvement, right? Wouldn't you agree, Romeo? What do you see as an improvement? That they only got a $3,000 fine for shooting off illegal fireworks and they didn't get arrested? Is that what you mean by that? And either way, you still don't owe your sisters anything for last year, this year, any year. Romeo, it's on 94.1. On 94.1, the Rhythm in the Valley. It's Romeo, RD42547-7. What'd you send me here? Hey, Rome, the Seahawk Lou. He's talking about Seahawk Lou's talking about the some guy texted earlier and said that at his local bar that he goes to, the guy's always broke, had a tab of $160 and he paid it and he wanted to know if that was a good deed or not. Sure, if you feel good about it. Hey, Rome, the Seahawk Lou, for $160 you can get some beatboxes, carne asada, and have even better time at home. You and Big Boy need to be put on game. First of all, me and Big Boy know exactly what we're doing because we will do that at home, not with your juice boxes. I drink real drinks, like I drink manly drinks. I don't drink juice boxes like you. And Big Boy does the same, but hell no. Lou, the reason you stay at home, one, you ain't got no damn job and can't afford to go out. Two, nobody wants to be around you anyways. Big Boy and I go out because we like to socialize, see people, talk to other people, have a good time. You know? All right, 842-54-7-7. Let's see here. Yo, Rome. I'm the lady that has this ongoing ordeal with my 5 sisters and their husbands hate my husband. Last year, 4th of July, our husbands got arrested, and I was the only sister with bail money, and my sisters wanted me to bail their husbands out. That was last year. Okay. Did you bail them out last year, by the way? I'm the lady that texted this year who stopped by the house for 45 minutes, and they want us to pitch in a $3,000 ticket. Yeah, you need to just, your sisters need to get a life. I'm sorry. They just sound like they're trying to take advantage of you. Rome, that's why you can't trust these females. Gotta play them first. Okay. That's how you know females are crazy. Okay. 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Hey, good morning, Rome. It's Paulina. That family right there is nothing but drama. Arrested last year, huge fine this year. What's next year? Nothing good from the sound of it. I totally agree with you, Paulina. I mean, you're right. Last 4th of July, they got arrested. This 4th of July, they got a $3,000 fine. I mean, seriously. Maybe that family should really take a step back from each other and reevaluate their life's choices. Really. And it seems like the one sister who keeps texting me is always getting caught up in their BS and is still trying to be I guess what? A good sister? Trying to be part of the. Why would you want to be why would anybody want to be a part of that family? It sounds like you're better than them, and you and your husband need to stay away, at least on 4th of July. It's on 94.1. On 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo. It's Stacey again from Circle K.
Hey, what's up?
I just got news that at between 10 and 12, not only is the grand opening, but we're dropping our gas prices by 10 cents, and we're giving out 20-cent off fuel cards for the rest of the year.
Wait. How much is your gas right now? Oh, you're a real Circle K. You got gas, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Wait, how much is gas right now?
For regular gas, it's $3.85.
And you're dropping it 10 cents?
It's dropping 10 cents.
Dang.
And then we have gas cards that are 20 cents off per gallon that do not expire. You could use them at any given time that you choose.
Dang.
There's no limit, and that it's good until December.
That's awesome. All right, well, everybody go get some cheap gas at Circle K. Where was it at? On Union? South Union.
220 South Union.
Yeah, all right, you guys, go get cheap gas. Gas up for the weekend. Oh, wait, no, today's Wednesday. Yeah, go gas up for the rest of the week.
And come get your meal deals.
Meal deals, you kill me. All right, we'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, for those of you guys know Deidre. Deidre calls in all the time. Well, Somehow this woman knows Deidre, and the grand opening of Circle K is happening. Save on gas. That's hilarious. All right, 842-547-7. It's Romeo outside of the 4.1. Out of the 4.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. All right, so it's 9:06 right now, and I was watching, or not? I was watching it was either TikTok or it was something like that, Instagram or something, and they were talking about. Somebody said that this is the official theme song of summer, and it was Little Rob, "Summer Nights." It was actually this song right here, trying to tell me that this is the official theme song to summer, right? And I don't know, man, I don't know who you are, but this is not the official theme song. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a good song, but not the official theme song of summer. I gotta tell you right now. I mean, I don't know what song is. Maybe Summertime. Fresh Prince of Fresh or Will Smith. Maybe Summertime. I would even go Miami. And even that's a song about Miami, but that would even be a better summer theme than Little Rob's "Summer Nights." I mean, come on. What do you got? What would be the official anthem? What song should be the official anthem for summer? Hey, I don't think it's Little Rob's "Summer Nights." It's on 94.1. On 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valleys, Romeo, RD42547. So I was bumping around online. I think it was Instagram, and a video came up of the anthem. This is the anthem for the summer, is Little Rob's "Summer Nights." Now, you guys know that song. Great song. It's not a bad song at all. But not the anthem for summer. Come on, man. There's got to be better songs than, I would say, Summertime. Summertime by Will Smith. It's a much better song than Little Rob. Much better representation of what we're doing during the summer, right? RD42547. Unfortunately, those are the only two songs I can think of. You guys got one? What would be your summer anthem? The song that, the song that makes you think of summer, that makes you feel like you're in summer. All right, 842-547-7. Yo, Rome, I'm going to tell you the summer anthem for me right now. Spring Love, Stevie B. How old are you, man? Seriously. Good morning, Don. What's going on?
Rome, man, I got the perfect song for summer.
What?
The "Who Let the Dogs Out" song. Who let the dogs out? That'll be a good summer song.
You're an idiot.
It brings back childhood, man. You should see the video. It's in the summer, and the dogs are all having fun.
Lou, sometimes I just can't with you, man. I just can't. Sometimes. And what did you send me a picture of? You got your. You went and got your.
Circle K. Yeah.
From the new one that just opened?
Nah, I got it from Moscow, man. But that's the card that they're giving out, man.
I can't with you.
For me, man.
I can't with you. All right, Lou. I just can't with you.
Though. Who let the dogs out?
No. I mean, come on. That's not a summer song. We're looking for a summertime anthem. Who let the dog? See, this is why Seahawk Lou sometimes. He just needs to listen sometimes. Romeo, it's on 94.1. On 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley is Romeo. Oh, it's funny you just said that, because I was watching Instagram. I think it was Instagram or TikTok, and some woman was saying, the song of the summer, you cannot deny. Little Rob is the song anthem of the summer. No, it's not. Summer Nights is not the anthem of the summer. I mean, it's a good song, don't get me wrong, but no, not the anthem. RD42547-7. What's funny is, I was just thinking about this. Lighter Shade of Brown, Sunday Afternoon is a far better summer anthem than Summer Nights. Just, yeah, I'm with you on that one. RD42547-7. Yo, Rome, Summer Breeze by Woody. That's my summer song, bro. Summer Breeze. RD42547-7. Yeah. Little Rob's a good song, but nowhere near the summer anthem. You got a song that, I would take Lighter Shade of Brown over it. I don't think I know Summer Breeze. I'll have to check that one out. It's Romeo. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 84.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. So I was watching something about, somebody was telling me Little Rob, Summer Night should be the anthem of this summer, right? It's the ultimate summer song. It is not the ultimate summer song. Leave it to my boy, Big Boy, to send me Zach Bryan Brown, Toes in the Sand. Yeah, that's a good one. Better than Little Rob. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Little Rob's not a good song. I'm just saying, man, hell no. Hey, Rome, both Will Smith and Little Rob songs are great summer songs. By the way, Seahawk Lou's an idiot. Yeah, Seahawk Lou is an idiot. Hey, Romeo, would you send me here? It's any of the Romeo Raider songs. Yeah, that could be a summer song. It's Rob there. Hey, Rome, ASAP Cali here. I always agree with you, man. You're a stand-up guy. I always agree with you on everything just about, but that Will Smith summer song is good. I agree, but it's too old already. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay. I mean, but that's the point of a song. Music doesn't get old. Hey, if you can't even think of one, we got to give it to Little Rob. Come on, Summer Nights is legit. Brown Pride, baby, or Proud, baby. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad song, but it's not better than Sunday Afternoon as far as the summer song goes. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Yes, it's got to be Summer by War.
Summer by War. Yeah, that's a great song too.
No, that's a good one. Just talk to Gilly, man. I'm a good friend of Gilly.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
All right.
The problem with it is a lot of you don't even know Summer by War. You don't even know that War's played in Bakersfield quite a few times. But my point behind it is like, hey, ASAP Cali says, he says, hey, Rome, Will Smith is too old. Well, so's Little Rob. But music doesn't age. Good music never ages. And you guys don't understand that. You get caught up in your little decade of music. Good music doesn't age, okay? It's always good, no matter what decade you play it in, okay? If it's good music. So that's why I say Will Smith's song is a good summertime song. For some people, it's a little more nostalgia. For some people, it's not. But it's not too old. Just like you could just as easily say Little Rob's too old, RD4254 7 to 7. But the summertime anthem is not Little Rob's Summer Nights. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1.